In this video, I'm going to explain to you the importance of your diet. But first, remember to subscribe, stick around to the end, and check out the links in the description for some cool stuff. Now, any competent bodybuilder, right, knows that only 30% of their success when it comes to getting on stage and competing and winning a title or a trophy, they know that only 30% of their success actually comes from their training and going to the gym. But 70% of their success comes from their strict diet and lifestyle. Their strict diet that gets them as lean and as emaciated as they possibly can to compete and show off all their insanely defined insertions because they have so little body fat on them. And how this is only for muscle building. So how can diet be really important to your physical health as a normal person as well? Because let's be honest, these bodybuilders who are really muscular might not actually be very healthy in the first place and might not actually have an incredibly healthy diet. Because these bodybuilders, obviously, they pump steroids into their body. That's just not a good lifestyle choice. That's not going to be healthy for you in the long run. You can if you want, but obviously just know that that is at the cause of it's at the detriment to your health. Your health will be negatively impacted if you take steroids and become a professional bodybuilder. Let's be honest, that's just an opportunity cost of doing what you want to do in life. However, they don't exactly have a good diet as well, especially when they're kind of cutting and going on stage, because they don't intake sufficient nutrients or calories. They don't have enough energy for the day. They don't have enough proteins or carbohydrates, fats in their body. They don't have enough minerals. They don't have enough magnesium or calcium, phosphorus, potassium, just the general kind of stuff. They don't have enough of that in their body, and they will temporarily gain diseases that are from mineral deficiencies, vitamin deficiencies, and stuff like that. Because 45% of diseases, their root cause is actually a bad diet. And that means that the main cause of these people's problems in life, their disease, their cause of their cardiovascular issues, arthritis, osteoporosis, whatever it is, their main cause of these issues is their bad diet. And there are obviously going to be other causes like genetics, lifestyle factors, your environment, but obviously their bad diet is the main cause of these issues. And this means that if they had a half decent diet, their chances of getting this disease or developing this syndrome, whatever it is, would be greatly reduced if they just had a half decent diet. And I've got videos on my channel which will tell you how to actually get a half decent diet and start to developing and transforming yourself to become a healthier person. I'll put the links of those videos in the description or in the cards in the top right hand corner. But did you know that your diet is also, as well as being important to your physical health, is really important to your mental health as well? Because having a bad diet, as well as being the cause of 45% of most diseases, it is also the root cause of diseases like anxiety and depression. A bad diet is the cause of a lot of mental health issues. It's if I think about something like an eating disorder is often caused by anxiety. However, an eating disorder is going to also cause the anxiety because you're going to have a bad diet. That's a vicious cycle of just illness and sadness because you have an eating disorder, because you're being feared of being judged by people, and then you develop a bad diet because of your eating disorder, and that's going to give you more anxiety. And that is just one way that mental issues can develop just because of having a bad diet. And there's this thing in your body called a gut microbiome, which is the amount of bacteria that's in your gut, which is where most of food is kind of transferred into the body. And this is shown to be intrinsically linked to your mental health. The amount of good gut bacteria that you have in your bloodstream is shown to be hugely linked to how well cognitively your brain functions and just how happy you are as a person. Because let's be honest, eating good food is going to be so much better for your hormone levels, because sugar, which is generally a bad thing for your diet, it is a bad thing for your diet. Don't cope by saying that, oh, but it's nice, it tastes nice, this, that. It's actually fat that's really bad. No, fat is good for you, and it's sugar that is the bad thing. If you have lots of sugar in your diet, it's going to screw with your hormones, and obviously that's going to screw with your dopamine. Your hormones are dopamine, testosterone, serotonin. that's going to be bad for your mental health because your mental health isn't optimized. And you don't want sugar powering your body. You want to be powered by good, healthy food compounds like starch, proteins, fats and oils, dairy compounds, fiber, fruits and veg. You want to be powered by those sorts of foods rather than sugar. And if we imagine, out of everyone in the UK, the population is about 70 million currently. And if we imagine that 15% of those 70 million go to the gym, that's like a statistic that I looked up. Maybe 50% of that 15% actually go regularly. They don't just do like a New Year's resolution kind of thing and just go for a week and then stop. Like 50% actually go somewhat regularly. Then like 50% of that actually have a decent lifestyle. They're not going out and drinking and doing drugs all the time. They don't, like, when they're not at the gym, playing video games, doing nothing else with their life, scrolling, this, that, the other. And then 50% of that 50% actually understands the importance of diet and does have a good lifestyle. And then maybe 10% of that 50% actually does have a good diet, because understanding the importance of your diet is not enough, I'm afraid, in the modern world, because food companies will try to hook you by adding sugar into their food products, and you genuinely have to, like, really stringently pick and choose what are the foods that you eat if you want to truly have a really, really proper good diet that is incredibly beneficial to your physical and mental health. And that ends up being like that ends up being something, a stupidly low amount of the population that actually does have a good diet. And even still, a small population that understands the importance of diet. Even my diet is probably not great because I don't have the money yet to be able to buy food specifically that are more expensive because they are of better quality, that do have good nutrients, that don't have added sugars and added sweeteners, added chemicals and preservatives. Because, I mean, understanding the importance of good diet is just not enough, as I said. So I hope you now do understand the importance of your diet, and now you can take steps, if you're able to improve your diet. And if you need any other help on anything kind of self-improvement related, I have some cool links in the description which you can check down there and see if your life changes when you use the kind of stuff that I put there. And I recommend subscribing because it's free, and I love this community of young tribal men who are willing to improve themselves so much more than they already have. So good luck.